Hi everyone. Unfortunately, I messed up the video. I will set it up at some point, but not right now. We're playing an EBU tournament, which is kind of new for us, but it was the one that was. So it's like 4:30 here, and we were looking for a tournament, and the ACBL one is only at 5, so then we realized we can just play this one. 6 rounds of 2 boards each. EBU is England, in case you are wondering. This is 14-16, and North-South has some kind of a big diamond fit. If they play a diamond, I will play the queen in case they somehow want to finesse against the jack. But I feel like... Okay, so this worked. They were obviously in a 7-2. North applied restricted choice and was wrong in this case, but whatever. I feel like I should play the queen of clubs in case that helps. I don't know. Spade is just giving up. This is match points, but still I want to see what's going on. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm playing for, but my partner is encouraging, so in this case you can turn off your brain and just play on. I don't know if he can really have ace-king. Probably not. Well, he does, okay. So we took the first 4 tricks. Very nice. And the 8 of clubs is the big question. Apparently partner doesn't have it, but in that case the whole hand is over. Yep. We did quite well, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, but one club, and then this is one diamond. Is this waiting bid 0 to 7 any, or 8 to 11, one or both minors? In this case, it's the 0 to 7 any, obviously. Yeah, it should just work. Okay, so we're back. I guess I will somehow put this in. My partner just opened one club and then bid 2 spades, which should show some kind of a pretty strong hand. Probably 6 spades and around 18-19 points. And given that, I have a pretty good hand. Yeah, 4-card fit and a singleton. And my opponents pretty much told me that my partner has short hearts. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if you can see me. I guess you can. We missed slam here, right? It's a little ridiculous, but technically we did. Well, yeah, like roughing all those diamonds in dummy. Of course, if trumps are 1-1, then we're fine. Otherwise, you need to assume some risks. I would have maybe taken 1 round of trump right away, but maybe he figured out all the different ways that spades and diamonds can break. I don't know. Like this, yeah, play a heart, the king. With the 9 or the 8, yes. Let's see. Yeah, the thing is, heart drops are completely safe, so I can see what he's doing, but so this could help if South has. Yeah, whatever. The main point is we made it now. Queen of Spades. In fact, no, they were even 1-1, but. So one club. So we're playing Polish club. One club is 12 to 14 balanced, or 15 plus natural, or 18 plus any. Oh. Now we have 8 minutes of just sitting around. I think I'm gonna make a coffee. This was then. It is actually 18. I didn't realize. It looks like a little less than 18, but obviously, in terms of playing strength, is much more than 18. Yeah, you know, British people super polite. I like this. I should probably come and play more often. But yeah, let's go and get that coffee going, and yeah, we're up against the clock, so yeah, whatever. See you next round. Hi. Our first round was kind of mixed. Board one was good. I guess because yeah, this Queen of Clubs switch wasn't obvious for everyone. I still like it. Just Ace of Clubs lead. I don't know. And this was apparently bad because I guess people were in slam. Some people took one more. I don't know how you do that, but. Fabian is explaining our system, very nice. Three Clubs Muppet is one of these puppet stamens with 3 hearts, no major, yeah. Actually, we play the same, although we don't have a 2-note drum strong opening. Sometimes it still comes up. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel, we'll just play, just lead 4th best from my longest and strongest, I think. 10 of Spades is interesting, but ultimately I'm a pretty simple guy. My partner can have the Ace of Clubs or the Jack or maybe the 10. Well, the Jack or the 10 is already out. But let's see. There's some miracles every now and then. I only have 8 points, so he also has around 6 or 7. 8 plus 6 is 14? 34? Yeah, 6 or 7. 5 or 6? Well, yeah. That's a pity. And I hope that many people will lead the same. We'll have to look for alternatives, although in this case now, after this lead, I will just have to lead the King and Queen of Clubs after I get in. I don't see a good way. I mean, what can my partner have? Ace Queen 10 5th of, I mean, it just doesn't work. I'm just gonna exit with a club. Technically the king would show some kind of spade preference, but I think from just my points, Fabian can see that I can't have anything in spades. Okay, so now this gets doctor all around, which means that I can just switch. He played a low heart, which maybe would signify a diamond, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna play a diamond here. Even a spade is a bit weird. 10 of hearts. Fabian could still have the 10. 4, 4, 3, 2, right? I feel like there's not much I can... I mean, it's not like they have so many tricks. And I can... we need to switch to something very early. I don't know. 5 or 6 points, so it means like whatever I do in diamonds, I'm just helping declare, I think. It's interesting that Mike ducked this club, because there's still some work to be done. Low club lead can even help if my partner has the 10 of clubs. If dummy has Jack 9 low, you're supposed to play the 9 if you have the ace in your hand, because you're only playing me for one card, which is the 10, rather than 2. King, queen. So we still haven't seen any points from Fabian. Only the Jack of diamonds. So South has 4 diamonds and 3 clubs, which means that we actually know the whole distribution is 3, 3, 4, 3. South denied any 4-card major with 3 hearts. It kind of makes sense to play that way, because that way you can ask with 3 spades over 3 hearts. And it looks like the 9 of hearts will be higher. The 10, sorry, yeah, the 9 was played already. But then, was he there with King Jack? So that's why I was supposed to play a spade. I mean, wow. Oh well. So just one club. It's a 12-14 balance. You can also open one diamond with a balanced hand and 4 diamonds, the way we play it, but it's kind of up to you when and how. And in this case, I have both of those major suit aces, and diamonds are not that good. Oh, 2 to 4 hearts. No trump. Oh wait. God, sorry. Yeah, 1 spade is the bid. I'm just busy alerting, and I'm almost forgetting my own system. But so one spade is just can be any. So it can be weak no trump, in this case it is, or a strong hand with 4 spades, or even a strong hand with 5 spades. And now what we do here is XYZ, so my partner can bid 2 clubs with an invitational hand. He will assume that I have a weak hand, and he just offered 1 no trump. So yeah, it was overall a pretty standard bidding. even some people literally playing standard would bid the same. One club on 2. If they play one diamond, it's unbalanced or so. I like this kind of flexible way of bidding where you have kind of 2 ways of bidding the same hand, and you can decide based on judgment. It can lead to some weird situations with disclosure, but overall I think I like it. What is this? 5, 9, 11. I like it. Just keep everything simple. The opponents have missed a 9-card club fit. After my 1 club opening, it can happen to the best of us. Even I usually just play like I just assume that 1 club was natural, so it's not unheard of. This hand plays terribly. I mean, I guess Fabian is just trying to take some tricks and see where this all leads us. The good thing is that once they start cashing all the clubs, you always have enough losers to discard on them. He started playing on hearts, which is interesting. The 8 of hearts is still missing, but I guess now you would maybe play a diamond to the king or so, and then another heart, because apparently the jack of hearts is onside. The opponents still don't know that clubs are all high. On the other hand, I want to say that clubs are probably 5-4, so it's not that bad. They will take 4 club tricks, the ace of diamonds and the jack of hearts. That would be just made, but it's still a little far away. Okay, he played a low diamond to the 10. I don't know how it worked, but apparently it worked. Okay, now the club came back. It's a little sad, but it's part of the game. Sometimes the opponents find the right defense. And Mike Raw is now thinking. Let's see. Okay. So they're 6-3 at worst, but let's hope that they're 5-4. Would be a bit mean if they're not. Okay, you wouldn't play the 2. That's just like a little mean. Okay, so we're not far away from making. The only thing is spades, right? Now he's kind of squeezed here, but I guess the diamond is better than a spade. Okay, he's playing for a misdefense, I guess. Ah, no, he's not. He's if they switch to a spade, then you actually make if they had switched to a spade, you can just play on diamonds instead. So this is all fine. We're actually making 9 tricks, 7 tricks. It feels like 9 because we started from such a terrible position, but yeah, it's 7 tricks. Heart is good. Thank you, partner. Yes. So we are. Somehow we made it. We had 23 points. Usually 1 no trump is much easier on 23. If it's 15 plus 8, you're often even making 2 no trump. But yeah, it was a pretty bad hand overall. And I can definitely agree with the opponents missing the club fit, because South's clubs were pretty ugly and North's clubs were even uglier. So that makes sense. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. I only have 1 minute, so I need to hurry, but I think the coffee is ready. And welcome back. I'm here with my coffee and everything, so things are looking up. 1 on Trump was a very good score for us, obviously. And the opponents are playing A-call, so weak no trump, 3 weak twos, 4 card major. Revat, oh yeah, that's reverse attitude. And if South passes, and I have this awesome bid of 2 diamonds, that's either a weak raise or it's either 0-7. Either a very weak raise or a 13 plus hand with diamonds. So a game force with diamonds. My partner almost always bids 2 no trump, asking 2 hearts, because his maximum is so yeah, and I think it's maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit agricultural. I think 2 no trump is probably better here, but we didn't really discuss the follow-ups. It's a good question. And let's see if we somehow make some headway here. So 2 hearts showed absolutely nothing about his hand. It just shows 3 spades. He has hearts and spades. I can't bid 3 no trump. I think I have to bid 4 hearts. It's a little weird, but with diamonds and hearts, with a proper heart fit, I would have bid 3 hearts before. Because with a 0-7, I just pass. We'll see. I mean, maybe 3 no trump is called if he has some kind of king doubleton of clubs that he didn't want to bid 3 no trump. Let's see. It's very interesting, actually. Probably England. Okay, I guess the whole of Britain, but at least from England, it's the first thing I would say is that it has a very interesting bridge environment where you have lots of different systems. Like top players in many countries, they kind of converge to the same system, but the not so top players, including actually quite high level, but not quite an international level, they would play lots of different systems in England. So they play this 4 card majors, weak no trump, 4 card majors, strong no trump. Sometimes they play Polish club. I don't think strong club is that popular over there, but it's just an interesting mixture of everything. And definitely, like, a system. It's this common thing that people say even in chess, like openings are not so important, and in bridge they say the system is not so important, and definitely that's part of it. It's true, but when they're really somewhere very close to the top, people start to reconsider, and they're trying to optimize everything, and in that situation, definitely, like 4 card majors, weak no trump, that's not a good combination for various reasons. And apparently we're taking 13 tricks here, which is nice, but I think in 3 no trump you take as many tricks. Slam would have been difficult, but yeah. In fact, some people might even want to bid 2 clubs with this hand, because it's kind of like balanced and you have points everywhere. It's a little sick. So 2 clubs is just like not a natural, it's like an artificial game force. So I have a 19 count, which means that I need to open one club. And close your eyes and just bid it. I assume my partner will bid one diamond. It's the normal thing that happens when you have a strong hand, and your partner will usually be pretty weak. If he bids one heart, yeah, that's interesting. Normally I think it's you just bid 2 no trump. I think you don't bid one spade on this, but yeah, we need to discuss, I guess. And with 3 card support, I can bid 2 diamonds, which is the signature convention of Polish club. I like to say it's the only convention in Polish club. So everything that my partner bids here is natural, including 3 spades, I think. And he just bids 3 no trump, so that's where we'll play. And one of the key advantages of Polish club is that if my partner bids 1 diamond, then I get to bid 1 no trump. And 1 no trump shows 18 to 20 balanced. Let's see. And the main difference between this system and kind of a most... Okay, I think I can just claim here. 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4 is 11. There's no way I get more. Yeah, I just wanna claim and get it over with. Yeah, in some real life tournament, maybe I would duck a club and cash all my winners, but it's just such a low percentage thing that I prefer to just claim. Very swift, yeah. Yeah, let's just pause and go on a break. Welcome back. So yeah, we're getting like slightly better than average. So, but yeah, overall 59%, which is quite okay. We will not win the tournament or anything, but maybe we can get to 60 or so. One spade, 2 diamonds. I had to clear the chat, but yeah, we had all this niceties already. One spade, 2 diamonds. Wait. Yeah, I think they're playing equal, so this is 1 spade is only 4 cards, but after this jump it's already 5 or 6 or so. 2 spades I assume would have been non-forcing, so because 1 spade could have 15 to 17, what usually happens is 1 spade, 1 no trump from north just shows if you have 15, 16, please pass. I don't have this 9 points or so. So from like 9 points onwards, you have to bid 2 over 1. And to compensate for that, then openers, rebids are very often non-forcing. So even some people, I think, although that's probably gotten out of favor, they play even 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts here as non-forcing. And you have to jump to show extras, even if you have like as little as like a king or an ace extra, you have to jump. And yeah, let's see what this is. So North could have 9 to 10 or so. The balance that wanted to play opposite, that wanted to play 3-0 trump opposite 15-16. Okay, so you can see like this is not a classical 3 spade rebid. But let's see what this is. Queen Jack. Did Fabian duck something there, or no? Apparently there's nothing being ducked. Suddenly it looks like they might be making a lot of tricks, but it's not clear yet. So in the following, I just need to assume that wow. Oof, I had to split. I didn't look for, yeah. I'm gonna ask for a club return, but I needed to split that, of course. Yep. It's all high. The 10 of clubs was sloppy from me, but you didn't actually need it, right? Okay, it's a 12 to 14 balanced. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, no, they did need it, yeah. Needed to split that club, it was just somehow... It's gonna hurt. Brutal. One no trump. Four spades, okay. Yeah, I think I need to just pause the whole video before he even starts. I can look at his hand. Yeah, this was a little sad. Here where I forgot to split. Especially given that, yeah, I can see the jack, so it doesn't cost that much. Strong N5. Yeah, it's the British way of explaining. I mean, it's very very good. You have kind of 25% of each in Britain. Strong N5, weak N5, strong N4, weak N4. I have 16, so we'll probably get to open 1 on trump. Yeah, here I will probably double. We're red and white. Ace third is not such a good stop, and I just want to see what will go on. So especially here where north even raised, if my partner just bids a suit, I'm happy to pass. If he bids 2 spades, it will maybe be a bit awkward, given that I have kind of an ace extra compared to a minimum double. On the other hand, I'm also flatter than a normal double. I guess I will just pass. Three diamonds, okay. He took some time before 3 diamonds. I have to take that into account. So it kind of probably shows. I mean, with a slow active bid, so with a slow bid, it's always a little less obvious what's going on. The slow pass, it's much more problematic in terms of unauthorized information. Here it could be that he was thinking between 3 pass and 3 diamonds, or between 3 diamonds and something stronger. And of course you will say, like, well, aren't you supposed to ignore your partner's hesitation? The answer is no, you're not supposed to ignore it. You're supposed to take it into account and try to think what it suggests, and then try to do the opposite. Okay, I don't know what this is, but 3 diamonds and then 5 diamonds. It's very strange bidding, and especially from a past hand. I don't know what this is. And I have 5 controls. No, how many? 7 controls. Is it because he has a 4-card major on the side, or what? He didn't find a 3 diamond opening, but now we'll jump to game. Yeah, I would just open 1 diamond with that, because you're solving so many problems. I mean, now you have to figure out what to do. Your partner is doubling and everything, and now I don't know. I mean, I think I prefer just an active, the first round, kind of being aggressive in the first round and then being conservative later, rather than passing first and see and look for some developments. I mean, I'd rather just try to bid my hand. Of course, it's a 10 count, I know, but it's still it's quite an extraordinary 10 count. Yeah, South shouldn't have covered it. Wait. South still has King 9, so it's actually a good cover. I'm sorry. But now, yeah, you will just lose 2 more diamonds, and in fact 3 no trump wasn't making, so we're gonna get a very good score here. It's still like a very strange line. I mean, I should stop complaining about partner. Especially given that he'll probably watch the video as well. But like, you get into this weird position here where you don't quite know what to do, because you just underbid the first round. So it's better to just overbid the first round and then stay quiet, I think. But I don't know. I was thinking of making a video about this, like aggressive first round, passive later bidding. So I don't know. Usually it times out better like that. So that's a claim. And I think a key point in this hand was also that I think at least I passed in tempo over 3 hearts. So if you don't pass in tempo, then you kind of take away your partner's possibility of bidding 5 diamonds there. Okay, and now this will be two diamonds. This is Odwrotka, I think it's called Odwrotka, which is a famous Polish convention. So I have a game forcing hand with 3-card hearts or more. In this case I have 20 and my partner has 4 plus hearts. So we can get into this kind of a semi-relay version, semi-relay bidding where where we will usually get much more information than standard bidders. Because in standard I would need to jump to 4 hearts maybe, or maybe open 2 no trump and then 3 clubs, 3 hearts or so. Two hearts shows any 12 plus, and this shows 5 diamonds and 4 hearts, but maximum, so like kind of 9 to 11. Well, okay, the thing is I'm just gonna four no trump. I have controls in all the suits. Of course, the club lead will be awkward, but I still think we need to be in 6 hearts here most of the time. We play 14-30. If he bids 5 clubs, I can still ask with 5 diamonds. I don't know what, I mean, I guess I was supposed to maybe bid 3 hearts first, but otherwise it's just, we kind of set hearts. I mean, it's a good question. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe this makes sense, because it would have been difficult if I really have this 22 points with only 3 hearts. Yeah, no, that makes sense actually, I guess. 9 to 11. Okay, let's see. 3 clubs, 3 spades is, yeah, I mean, whatever, I'm just gonna need to play on hearts, right? And the best way to do it, I mean, if I'm in my hand, I just need to play the jack first and see what happens. If it gets covered, I can play the finesse the way back against the 9. Normally when they cover, it means they have honor doubleton. And the question is, should I play on diamonds for one more trick? Kind of pitching the spade on the diamonds. I guess. Am I blocking clubs? Not really, right? Now, a safe way of taking the diamond finesse is to take it now, but then they can play back a club and suddenly everything is blocked. So North showed Jack 10 of spades, King of hearts. You can take one more heart just for fun. Okay, yeah, that's why you shouldn't take the... North shouldn't have covered. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take this finesse. I am... Yeah, I am risking one trick, right? But in 4 hearts they would have been able to rough this spade, so I have to... it's very confusing. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna take it. I'm not sure. It just... And North played it so quickly, that diamond. Now they need to play a diamond back, otherwise I break even compared to the previous state of affairs. I have to just bid 3 hearts there to confirm the fit. Otherwise, hearts haven't really been set. It's pretty pretty basic issue. Well, now I can try to take all my tricks and see if they keep spades. I guess they will, but people sometimes don't pay attention. That's what bridge is like. Paying attention and counting to 13, and it's not a trivial task. Already 2 spade discards. Looks promising. But no, right? Still the 10 is there. Yeah, the 10 is there. Okay. Okay, we're back, and somehow both of those were good for us. I mean, the 5 diamonds, I can believe it, but the 4 no trump, yeah, we were kind of lucky. People... Okay. I'm just gonna bid Michaels. It's definitely not the maximum, but it's good enough to compete on the 2 levels, so that's good enough for me then. 4 no trump. Yeah, some people were kind of... Yeah, I mean, in 4 hearts you often lose 3 tricks. Yeah, 2 hearts and a diamond, so it's not too bad. So that's why. So I got this extra trick by virtue of North covering with the king. You don't need to cover. Whenever you have king third, you should duck, and from king doubleton you should cover. That's the rough approximation of a defensive plan there. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I said sorry to my partner also in private, and then he said, yeah, like, yeah, I mean, he said kind of like, you're right, like I'm right about apologizing, but he would have maybe bid 4 no trump as well, because it's just so obvious, like, oh yeah, I have the 4 card fit, so I know about the fit, so I'm just gonna bid key card, but no. We would have been in 5 hearts, which is too high. 5 card made. Okay, so M. Usually you write capital M for majors, but I guess that's what they mean. 5 card major, strong no trump, short club, and 2/1 game force. Let's see. Header. It's interesting because South, I guess Oldfield is a last name, and North is Header is probably a first name. Header McGinn. So it's not completely symmetrical between them. I hope that they have similar like differences in opinion also in bidding, because okay, so yeah, exactly. It's not Goldfield, it's WG Oldfield. Let's see. Fabian is thinking for a long time, and again, I shouldn't disregard his hesitation. I should try to do the opposite of what that suggests. Well, okay, especially if he bid 5 spades, then I'm off the hook. It just means he decided to bid 5 spades. I will pass with whatever I have. I'm not proud of my hand, but if we're in 5 spades undoubled, I think I'm pretty happy. It can be that he has some kind of a super strong hand with maybe 3 spades and they're going down in 5 of a minor, but I wouldn't bet on it. Yeah, this kind of hand is much more likely, right? I would have probably bid 5 spades in tempo. It's just you have a 5-card fit, so yeah, you probably wanna be declaring here. So, but yeah, I definitely don't mind partner taking his time, especially in a situation like this where actually I will very likely just pass. So it doesn't matter what kind of information he gives me, unless we're gonna end up on defense. Then I might be like constrained in defense every now and then, but most of the time it doesn't really give me any useful information, so I can just do whatever I want. In the bidding I will pass anyway, and in the play I mostly just play second hand low and third hand high in defense, so it doesn't really affect my defense. But yeah, it's important to notice your partner's hesitation and to try to do the opposite of what it suggests. This is my hobby horse these days. There is this general misconception of that that you just have to disregard your partner's hesitations, but it's not true. You have to. I mean, you can't disregard. Like, we're all human beings. We have eyes. We have a sense of time. Although it's sometimes quite bad for bridge players. But yeah, you can't just disregard it. It's just not human nature to disregard it. So that's why the rules are written in a way you have to take it into account and do the opposite. And if you do that, then there's no way you can profit from the UI. So my partner has either a weak raise or diamonds. And we'll see. I mean, he can technically even compete here. So our single raise is 8 to 10, 8 to 11, more or less. So it means that 0 to 7, depending on vulnerability, 0 to 7 can be 2 diamonds, which is kind of transferred to our major. Let's see what's going on. There is even a more preemptive way of playing this, and that is to have 2 hearts as the weak raise. Of course, not maybe 0 to 7, but something like 5 to 7 bids 2 hearts and 8 to 10 bids 2 diamonds. In that case, however, you have some complications if it goes 1 heart, 2 diamonds. But if I have a little bit of extras, then suddenly I'm interested in game opposite 8 to 10. So what that means is I will sometimes need to make some weird game try, and in fact my partner has diamonds, and then you get some, well, not misunderstanding, it's just like some overlap between these ranges, and it will be difficult. So Heather is thinking. It's a good sign. And now I officially know that my partner has the weak raise. I'm not interested in competing. It looks like they're making 4 spades, and the main way we can win this board is if the opponents miss game. It can also be every now and then that actually we're 5 hearts or so is a very good save. But in that case, like if my partner is really weak with 4 or 5 hearts, then he also has 3 hearts available. So yeah, I think I'm happy with the way this went. I'm just gonna lead our suit, which is hearts. And I think Heather just trusted us a bit too much. She has a 4 spade bid. Her partner bid 2 spades, vulnerable against not. Your opponent seemed to be weak. I even wrote it's 10 to 17, so I can have 10. In this case, I have 12, so actually I'm not even minimum, kind of. I led low. It's first, third, fifth, and well, I forgot his first name, but Wayne maybe. So he successfully found my king. It happens every now and then, but still, it was kind of the most. It was kind of the safest lead I could make, I think. Okay, at least I got my stiff king. Maybe try a diamond. I'm not sure. And if I want to underlead my ace, I need to do it in tempo. Otherwise, it's obvious. So that's why I did it quickly. Even if sometimes it's the wrong defense, at least I didn't give away where the ace is. It's very likely that I have the ace if my partner showed the weak hand. But it's also very unlikely that the diamond will go on clubs or so. Let's see. But yeah, overall, I would just say like it's most of the time they're making games, so all of our you can afford at match points you can afford some extravagant defense to try to beat them, and in this case, underleading the ace was one of those things. And let's see if Fabian has a club on her. He could have it. So he has the king. Maybe cash the queen of diamonds. He doesn't have it. Okay. But the club doesn't go on diamonds, so I can just play a diamond back. Yeah, he played the low one, so he didn't have queen doubleton left. That's true. I knew that actually from the spots. You just play first, third, fifth from the remainder as well. And is this hand over now? Maybe he's finessing against the jack? Will I take another trick with a stiff honor? Would be nice. He's thinking. I'm the shorter one in clubs, so actually finessing is probably the percentage play. My partner showed 5 points until now, so the king of clubs and queen of diamonds. He could still have one more. He played low in tempo, so that's also good. And that's it. One more trick for the good guys. But it looks like 4 spades was not so called, and even the lead even helped them. Oh well. Five spades should be good for us. So this is very good for us, right? And then the 5 spade is the other question. Should be very good, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we came back in the last round, more or less. And yeah, let's see if I can wait for the round to finish. I would guess we will finish, well, I don't know, above 60. I guess it's possible, but I'm not so good with this weighted averages. What percentage do we need to get above 60? Maybe around 80 or so, but I think we're not too far off. Well, we might as well go and kib a bit. Let's see. 4 spades in board 12. Okay. Okay, making 4 spades. Making 4 spades plus 1 even. Yeah, very good. Yeah, with that hand, I mean, the agreement came in handy, because you don't really want to bid 2 hearts. That's a little too encouraging, even if it's 6 to 9 or 6 to 10. And if you can just do make this kind of very simple noise, like, oh yeah, well, I want to bid 2 hearts, but I'm very weak, then why not? I think it's a very useful and simple agreement to have. Not legal everywhere, but I think in Europe it's just about anywhere it's legal. And the tournament is called EBU No Robot, but there was a robot in the previous table, so I'm a little confused about this, I have to admit. Yeah, somehow Declare played this weirdly, right? Because you have okay, so 73 and 78. Let's see if I'm right about being at 60. Well, we're not gonna, oh, okay, 58.7, that's nice. Okay, so yeah, it was a fun tournament. Let's go through the really bad ones. This was, I think it's just fine. We were in 4 spades. Slam is good, even single dummy, but it's probably hard to bid. This was the really bad one, and that was my fault. I had to split that club honor. Yeah, very alert by North. Yeah. Board 9 we kind of got lucky, but better lucky than good. Yeah, yeah, anyway, see you around.